Hey, this is Rad Foster Dad. Welcome to Feelings Friday. Today I'm going to talk about depression. Depression is something that is very near and dear to my heart, something that I get asked a lot of questions about from others, like, what are your symptoms? What should I be on the lookout for? What happens to you when you get in those depressed phases? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk about like my telltale signs about depression. Now, I'm bipolar, right? And so when I do hit my depression, it goes on that downward slump, and then I get back to even keel, and then I get in my mania. Now, my depression lasts for 2, 3, maybe 4 days. My manic episodes last a lot longer. Now, I am on medication. I don't self-medicate anymore with drugs or alcohol, but I am on medication prescribed by my psychiatrist. So if you do have any questions, or you're realizing, hey, you know what Rudy is talking about resonates, seek help with the psychiatrist, man. Like, that's all I can suggest. I'm not going to tell you what to do. I'm just going to tell you what I experience. So, like I said, with medication, my ceiling is right here. My floor or my bottom is right here. When I wasn't medicated, they were like this. And then I would self-medicate, and then it went like this. And so I'm glad that I don't self-medicate anymore. I am about 8 years sober. In a couple of days, I'll be 8 years sober. And I'm pretty stoked about that. And so what you're going to do is you're going to see me cleaning and doing some things around the house, which are ways that I check boxes off of my to-do list so that I have a sense of self-accomplishment. Because if I can check something off of my list, if it's even one thing, that helps out with my depression. But let's get into those videos. You're going to see some time-lapse of me running around, and not really running around, it just looks like it. But you're going to see me, you're going to see the kids, and I'm going to talk about my telltale signs and then what my actual symptoms are when I am in depression. So let's get to it. Well, I hope that you're going to enjoy watching me clean. Again, it's one of those ways that I check a box saying that I accomplished something for that day. So that it kind of helps me get out of that depression phase, right? Now, as far as the telltale signs of depression for me, the symptoms that it's going to hit is like a 3-step process. One is I will go sleepless nights. Like, I'll sleep 2, maybe 3 hours a night, and for several nights in a row, and then that causes me to get irritable. Well, then I get irritable, I get annoyed very easily. Everything bothers me, everyone bothers me. And then I snap. And when I snap hard. Like, I snap and everybody feels my wrath. And I'm not a big fan of that, but it does happen. When I snap, it's like it zaps all the energy out of me. And then I need sleep. Like, I don't sleep. And I just want to sleep days away for a few days. And then then I get out of it. Now, during this entire time, I lose interest in everything. Like, I have zero interest in my hobbies. I crochet a lot, and I don't like to crochet when I'm in that episode. I don't like to do resin work. I don't like to do my carpentry. I don't like folding clothes or cleaning, which is stuff that I enjoy. And so that is kind of like those signs that I have. And then the depression hits, and when it hits hard. Right, now that you know what my telltale signs are, just one suggestion I got for you to kind of get out of that depressed phase, right? Sorry for the little one. She's wanting to hang with me today. Again, get a day planner when you're not depressed. Get a day planner, and then go through and write down, when you are depressed, 3 things, okay? Brush my teeth, eat a meal. A meal. Doesn't have to be eat breakfast, doesn't have to be eat lunch, dinner. Eat a meal. And then take a pee break. Those 3 things right there, if you can do those, which, hopefully you can do that even when you are depressed. Take a pee break, brush teeth, and eat a meal. You check those off on your box, well, you accomplished something for the day. And if you can accomplish just one of those, then you know what? You're doing better than I am sometimes. And so just be cognizant that you're not going to want to do any of that. Be aware that you're not going to want to do any of that. But the best advice I can give you, or the only advice I can give you, is just try. Just try to do it. Try to check that box. Okay? Well, hey, this is Rad Foster Dad, Chugalita, and Little Xerox over there, and we are out.